Blessings, blessings. Okay, I see Jenna Lynn early. Jenna Lynn, the first one up in here. Blessings to your day. Happy Friday. Yes, coloring outside the lines. There you go again. I can't forget that name. Grand Rising. GB Vintage. What's up with the cape? Oh, you must be new here. Ebony, peace, peace. Peace, peace. Welcome back, welcome back. Blessings, blessings. So, blessings to you, Sunshine Cree. Good to see you again. Welcome back. Virgo Vision. Blissful Venus Day. Yes, 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 yes. Blissful Venus Day. Blissful Venus Day. Today, please pay attention to wherever your Taurus is on your natal chart. Today, please pay attention to wherever your Taurus is on your natal chart. So last night, y'all had some homework. If you popped in the surprise live that I did last night, then you had some homework. And your homework was to write down your dreams. Your homework was to go into your sleep with intention, to go into your sleep with what you want to accomplish. Kayla, blessings. What you want to accomplish in your dream. That was your homework. Actually, it was soul work. I copyrighted that just now. Soul work. That's what it was. It was soul work. So, how was it last night for you guys? How was the astral realm for you? How were your dreams? Birds in Palo Santo. Palo Santo Queen, that's hilarious. As soon as I burn my Palo Santo, you show up. Hey, listen. Great rising, blessings, blessed rising, messages of purpose. Ooh, how was our dreams last night, y'all? Did we rise up and write our dreams down? Did we rise up feeling that we were more connected to our higher self? No dream that AI can recall, or that I can recall, but sleep very well. Okay. So I see that we're going to need to go deeper with dream recall. I only remember part of my dream. Okay, that's actually a great start. Sunshine Cree, did you write down the part that you remembered? That's a great start. Listen, any progress is progress, okay? So if you remembered a part of your dream, if you remembered a second of your dream, write that down. And when you do that, more parts will come down. More parts will come to you. Okay, good. You did write it down. Yes, no recall yet. I am deeply rested. Deeply rested is good. That means you're getting in contact with your delta state. But let's try to connect with that REM cycle. I couldn't recall my dreams after, but I know I was in a few different ones. Okay, write down what you can remember. Write down what you can remember, even if it's a place that you went. Write down anything. If you sit down in a room without distractions and you mentally go back into your dream, you will remember something. You just have to try. In my dream, everyone kept referring to Luke 3:6-9 and Luke 69. Is this a Bible verse? Look it up. Look it up. That's a message. In my dream, I wrote it down because I knew it would be important. Speaking of important, I have this message in my brain right now that's just like, my guys are saying, say it, say it, say it. So here's what I'm being instructed to tell you guys right now. Your twin flame is calling. Your twin flame is calling you. Will you answer the phone? Hello? Is this my twin flame? Hello? Your twin flame is calling you. Are you going to answer the call? Are you going to hit send to voicemail because you're not ready? But will you ever be ready for your twin flame? Will you ever be ready for your twin flame? Are you ever ready to have children? Or do you just adapt and you get ready? You adapt and you get ready. At least that's what I've heard. I don't have no kids. I don't have no kids yet. I don't got no kids yet. But I heard from my sister, I am an uncle, that you just get ready. How do you know it's your twin flame? Where he at? Where he at though? Where she at though? Um, you better answer that phone like Neo in the Matrix. Yo, y'all with it today. Um, how do you know if it's your twin flame? Yo, I think we need to talk about this. I think that we need to have a live where we talk just about twin flames and dreams. I'm deaf ready to adapt. So here's the thing. How do you know if it's your twin flame? That's a great question. The way that you know, for my personal opinion, take it or send it back. The way that, for me, I know that it's your twin flame is, how are you doing in your life? Do you feel do you feel like you are in alignment with your higher self? Do you feel, and side note, I think I actually might make this an outfit, yo. I think I might need a cape in real life. Like, I love wearing a cape. I might feel like a superhero. Anyway, how do you feel in your life? Do you feel like you are in alignment with your higher self? Do you feel like mistakes keep happening? Do you feel like you're not experiencing any synchronicity? Do you feel like you're not getting anything from your dreams? Or do you feel like synchronicities appear often? You manifest at will? Your dreams are your favorite place to go because that's where you get your best downloads? Nah, hey, welcome back. Thank you for joining last night. So, the way that you know if it's your twin flame is the mirror reflection of how you feel about yourself. Because your twin flame is your twin flame. So, how do you answer the call? You have to work on yourself. You have to become your best self. Because your twin flame's not going to show up if you're vibrating at a low frequency. Because then you wouldn't be ready for the alignment of the divine. But if you're vibrating at your highest frequency, boom, there they go. There they go. Are you going to answer the call? Because you're ready. Because you're ready. And you have to manifest your twin flame. Some of y'all, let's be honest, let's be transparent here. Some of y'all are just out here manifesting one night stands. Y'all don't hear me though. Hello? Let me say that again. One of y'all, a lot of y'all, many of y'all are out here manifesting one night stands and hookups and what is that app called? Tinder swipes. Meet me tonight. No strings attached. And if you did that in the past, okay. That was who you had to be to get to where you are today. But is that who you are right now? Because if so, your twin flame is not going to show up. Miss Right Now or Mr. Right Now is going to show up. And it's going to push you further away from your twin flame. Hello? Answer the call. They're calling you. Right? Because if you are out here manifesting a one-night stand or just a hookup, you think your chakras, your sacral chakra is going to be like, okay, yeah, you're ready for your twin flame. No, you have to be You have to capitulate. You have to surrender to the mission at hand. You have to follow guidance and know that your guidance is leading you to the destination of your higher self, back to one. When the twin flames come together and create one flame, the ultimate flame, burning internally. But if you meet your twin flame, or you're not going to meet your twin flame when you're at your lowest frequency, or you're just going to be burnt out. But if if your flames are both high, imagine the flame you can create when you come together. Ultraviolet light. Because ultraviolet is purple, and purple represents a high frequency. But if you're at a low frequency, you're more like infrared, and you're not ready for your twin flame. So, let me go back to what I said at the beginning. Your twin flame is calling. Will you answer the call? Right now, during Pisces season, your twin flame might be FaceTiming you in your dream. Ugh. Y'all didn't hear me though. Right now, in Pisces season, your twin flame might be FaceTiming you in your dream. Your twin flame might show up in your dream. Especially right now. You might have a dream about somebody and be like, wait a minute. Hold up. What was that? Right? It might be somebody you ain't even expect. They FaceTiming you. They might leave a voicemail in the form of a message that you need to decipher in your waking life. Will you call them back? I see purple a lot. Do you see aura colors by chance? I feel aura colors, if that makes any sense to you. I feel people's energy more than anything. I'm a feeler. I'm not going to be out here like, oh yeah, I'll be seeing gold and purple and stuff, because that wouldn't be my truth. My truth is I feel. I know some people be like, oh, I just manifested and I went to Mars and I went to the moon and I saw doorways opening and I saw a Lionsgate portal. And I'm like, oh, that's so cool. Do it right now. Let me stop. But it's like, I like to be transparent and authentic. And I don't be out here like seeing colors like that. You know, when I'm closing my eyes and I'm meditating, I see all the colors in the world. But do I see colors around people? That's not my gift. My gift is feeling and intuition. Some people can see, though. They're seers. I see the future. I feel the future. I feel things that are going to happen. And they're always substantiated by actual events. I feel. And a lot of you guys are feelers. A lot of you guys are seers. You just have to know your lane. And you can know your lane by looking at your natal chart. You know? So yeah, you just have to know you. Because sometimes you might see somebody online and their gift is seeing. And then you might be like, oh, wait a minute. If I'm not a seer too, that means I'm not as enlightened as them. Stop. That's competition. You have to know and appreciate people for who they are. And not try to be who they are, because you're taking away from who you are. Be who you are. Remember who you are. Stand in your power. Right? Because you can lose yourself trying to compete with other people. And then in turn, in the ultimate picture of your destiny, you're pushing your twin flame further away. And when you come together with your twin flame, they're going to push you to become your best self. But some of y'all, now listen, I'm only saying what I'm being instructed to say right now, okay? But some of y'all are just out here lost in the sauce, lost in competition. But when you're vibrating at your highest frequency, that competition often looks more like collaboration. It's like, why would I want to debate you when we can collaborate and create something beautiful? But for me, debating is like disharmonious. It's like, you're wrong, no, you're wrong. And then it's like nothing gets accomplished. But when it's like, how can we come together and form a love triangle, or not a love triangle, but how can we come together and be a force of love? You know what I'm saying? It doesn't always work that way because you can't control people. You can't control how they are and who they are and what they want to do. But, you know, I feel like we need to focus more on collaboration. And when you do, you bring who you are naturally, innately, natally to the table. And then people can see you being who you are, not trying to be who you saw somebody else be. Okay? And when you stand in your power, when you are your true, authentic self, two things can exist at the same time. Exactly. When you stand in your power and you are your true, authentic self, people are going to see that. People are going to vibrate towards that. People people are really raising their frequency. People can see through you. It's going to be harder to hide your secrets in the future because we are all moving into the space of telepathy. So why not practice integrity? Be who you are authentically, because it's harder to fake it these days. Why would you even want to fake it? You're doing a disservice to yourself. Be who you are all the time. And when you are, you're in alignment with your highest self, and then things will come to you that fit who you are. But often, when you're in competition, you try to put up a facade, and then you have to keep up a facade of somebody who you are not. But when you are who you are, your dreams will reflect that. Your journey will reflect that. And I know that I'm being instructed to say this to y'all right now because a lot of y'all are playing yourself. You're playing yourself because you were born as the epitome of perfection to the Creator. You are the epitome of perfection. When the Creator created you, He was like, okay, the world is missing this, and they need you. So the world needs you to be who you are. That's why you were made. Nobody else, listen. If you ain't hear nothing else I said, hear this part. Nobody else in this world can do what you do the way you do it, ever. They can try to be you. They can't. It's impossible. Two people are not the same ever. Even when your twin flame is not the same as you. So nobody can ever be you. You can never be anybody else. So why would you even try? The only person you can be is you. Nobody can be you better than you. So why not start today? Why not start right now? You have greatness in you. Like, some of y'all are scared to be who you are because you're afraid of greatness. You're afraid of success. Why are you afraid of success? Is twin flame always a romantic connection? Yes. Your twin flame's not going to be your mom. That's your soulmate. But yes, a lot of you need to radically transform who you are and remember who you are and have those two come into one. Remember who you are and then become that person. Because Sometimes our personalities are just a reflection of what we think societies wants us to be. Why is there always negativity associated with the twin flame? That's because this new age movement have people thinking that you have to go through like trauma, that you have to that twin flames are connected to trauma. Why? That's a sad story. I feel as though when you're in a relationship, the person that you're with is a mirror of you. They're going to trigger you, and sometimes people think that being triggered is negative. No. Where'd you get that idea? Being triggered is a good thing. Being triggered is a check engine light. I'm going to say that so that resonates. Being triggered is a check engine light. You know when you're in your car and your check engine light comes on, you're like, oh, damn. I need a new transmission. I need oil. Because the check engine light is showing you what needs attention. Triggers show you what needs attention. So when somebody triggers you, thank them. Give them a cash donation. Because when somebody triggers you, they are your teacher. They are telling you, you think that you healed in this space, but actually you need to do more work. That's what triggers are. So when your twin flame arrives, they're going to push you to become your higher self. And to do that, triggers have to happen so you can see where more love needs to go. Hello? Your twin flame is calling. Are you going to answer? And your twin flame is not even going to show up in the way that you think they're going to show up. But they will show up in your dreams though, especially during Pisces season. Hello. So let me go back to that. Why do people associate twin flames with trauma? Because of the triggers. The triggers are how you perceive them. If you see your triggers as, okay, I need to do more work here, let me go ahead and get on that. Do your work. If you see that as, oh, this person is testing me, they're after me, they're yada yada, then you're not ready for your twin flame. But if your twin flame is in your life, then they're pushing you to become your higher self. And you better get them before they run away. You only got so much time in this life, in this existence. Your current existence. So, just to reiterate, so it won't be lost. Oh, and let me say this before I forget. I meant to say this last night. Y'all, I've been trying to upload these videos since last night. For some reason, I cannot upload these videos. I started like 7:30 and I couldn't upload the videos, but I'm gonna do them today. But anyway, let me say this so it won't be lost upon you. Triggers aren't bad. Again, they're like the check engine light. Your check engine light is showing you what part of your engine needs more work and attention so you can drive and thrive on the road. Triggers are showing you what part of you needs more love so you can ride and thrive and be in alignment with the divine. So when somebody triggers you, thank them. Thank them, for they are your teacher. And oftentimes, your soulmate is preparing you for your twin flame. So if you can't handle the triggers that your soulmate is throwing at you, then you're going to get another soulmate to throw them same triggers at you to see if you're ready for your twin flame. Can you be a doctor if you pass the MCAT? Can you be a lawyer if you don't pass the bar? So if you don't pass the test that your soulmates are throwing at you, how can you possibly be ready for your twin flame? And in that same note, don't confuse your soulmate with the twin flame because you're so ready to meet your twin flame. You'll know. You'll know. Trust me, you'll know. Your soulmates are pop quizzes. Your twin flame is the test. So you gotta pass those pop quizzes. And then you'll be ready for the test. Yeah, I knew I was in a divinely orchestrated relationship when I kept getting triggered. Make sure, listen, make sure you know who you're with. Make sure you know who you're with. Soulmates have an expiration date. When you're with a soulmate, y'all got a contract with each other. Contracts have expiration dates. You gotta read the fine print in the astral realm. You gotta read the fine print. So, your soulmates show up to give you these tests. They're pop quizzes. I'm sorry, they show up as pop quizzes. And then they leave, right? And soulmates, I was asked the question earlier, are twin flames always romantic? Yes, but soulmates, no. Your soulmate could be the person down the street at the hotel next to your house that you talk to every rising that you pass, and they give you insightful messages. Your soulmate could be the barista at your favorite coffee shop that you guys exchange great stories. Your soulmate could be your friend, your dog, your mom. You can't worry about the how. You got to worry about your why. Why are they showing up? Because when the student is ready, they appear. They appear. Your soulmate could be your boss. Exactly. Lessons. Those lessons are blessings. So, before I say anything else, let's go ahead and hop in this meditation. I feel as though we've been doing this for a while now, so I don't have to instruct you on how to meditate. In through the nose, out through the nose. Let me put this up so people know what we're doing when they come on in. Okay. So we're going to hop in a 3-minute meditation. Then we're going to keep the conversation going, flowing like water. So in through your nose, out through your nose, okay? It's 8:03. We're going to stop at 8:06. Here we go. Focus on your breath. All right, 1 minute. 30 seconds. All right, all right. Yes, let's start to bring our attention back to our surroundings. Let's bring our attention back to our surroundings. So, for those who just came in, we were doing our daily rising meditation. And you know what? If I skip a day, please don't hold me, don't fault me for it. But I would like to say that we are going to be doing this every single day. I feel like it's needed right now. So we're going to be doing this every single day. Saturday, Sunday. Yeah, we taking weekends too. Now, Saturday and Sunday might not be this early. It might be, but yeah. So how was that? How are you guys feeling? We feel like we're ready for a good Venus day, Good Friday. Big Tara in the building. Welcome back. I see you. Gary Groove, I see you. Okay, so we're feeling good. Tears started flowing in the back of the... Ooh. I just got goosebumps. Those were soul tears. Ooh. Ebony, let me add you as a moderator. Yes, ready. Our energy gonna shift the paradigm. Listen, look around you and the people in this room. We got people from all over the world. We are literally shifting the frequency of the entire world. That's what we doing. And that's what we're gonna be doing this every single day. It's going to be a good Friday. Yes. I feel the same. It is going to be a great Friday. Somebody asked a question. How do you know if you have met your twin flame already? How do you know if you have met your twin flame already? Let me go back to what I said earlier. How are you doing in your life? Do you feel like you are in alignment with your highest self? Or do you feel like everywhere you look, mistakes are happening? Everywhere you look, things aren't going right for you. You'll know. But don't expect. I feel like we've been fed this Disney version of what a twin flame is. Don't expect your twin flame to show up like Cinderella and leave her glass slipper behind. It's not going to be like that, baby. No, ma'am. No, sir. Your twin flame is going to show up in the most unprecedented, the most unexpected way when you are ready. I feel like I'm in the prime of my calling right now. Come on, Kayla. You'll know. And you'll know when you're in your calling. Are you going to answer the call when your twin flame comes a-ringing? And like I said, in Pisces season, they go be FaceTiming you in the astral realm. You're going to see your twin flame in your dream. and get ready for it to be somebody that you don't expect. One thing that I do feel, and this is just how I feel, it doesn't have to be how you feel. But one thing I do feel is when your twin flame shows up, your soul gets nervous. I feel like your soul gets nervous because your soul knows the impact of what's happening, of that divine union. Even though if your physical doesn't know, you get soul sweats. You know? You get soul sweats. And don't be trying to call your twin flame on a three-way call with somebody else. A divine union is not three people. A twin flame is a twin flame. It's not triplet flame. So no three-way calls. Let that divine union be a divine union. Okay? But when your twin flame shows up, just pay attention to your soul, right? Not your soul's just gonna, I don't know, you might not even know what it means to soul sweat, but you'll know. But this is a very exciting time, y'all. I do feel like, intuitively, I feel like some type of twin flame gateway has opened for people who are in alignment with their highest self, people who are vibrating at a moderate to high frequency. You're being called to let go of situations, people, places that no longer serve you. And I know that letting go is the hardest part. Trust me. I'm a Cancer Leo because I know letting go can be the hardest part. But letting go is the blessing, because when you let go, you know that another door is opening. When you close one door and take the lesson with you, don't leave the lesson with you, because you're going to have to repeat it. Okay? So when you leave that relationship, when you leave that union, and you leave the door of that relationship, take the lessons with you. Don't leave them on the coat rack. Right? And the lessons don't have to be trauma that you're taking into another relationship. That's going to be you reenacting the relationship you just left. Lessons look like, oh, okay, that's what I need to work on. Oh, okay, we weren't meant to be together, but I can see why we came together at that time. Oh, okay. It doesn't always have to be negative, like, oh, forget that motherfucker. I can't stand that no good. It's like, no, you saw something in that person at that time, in that moment in your life. Honor that, respect that, and let it go. Letting go is so hard. Listen, I'm only telling you this because I know how hard letting go is. But when you try to hold on to something that's meant for you, that's not meant for you, you're blocking things that are meant for you. Why do I keep seeing the same female in my dreams simultaneously? I just got that question. Why do I keep seeing the same female in my dreams simultaneously? That's a message. Reach out to that person. Reach out to that person, because they are calling you in the astral realm. Joint and body pain from ascension. Listen, I don't know why this new age movement got y'all out here with listen, nobody is the same. So these ascension symptoms for one person is not going to look like the same for you. It's not a generalization. It's not a generalized spiritual transformation. Your journey is your journey. Don't get lost in the sauce. Staying stuck in the past blocks you from the present. Hello. If you take the wrong exit on the highway, do you got to get back on the highway and turn around? You sure do. My twin's up in here. What's up, Imani? Same. He told me in my dream that I'm the only one he can do life with. That can be a twin flame, or that person could be a skilled dreamwalker. Listen, listen. Pisces feel super deeply. Are you taking on anyone else's feeling that can hurt you? Come on, Jenna Lynn. Yeah. The dream gate is wide open, y'all. That's what I'm saying right now. That's why I'm emphasizing the importance of dream preparation, astral realm preparation. We're in Pisces season. Hello. Especially if you're somebody that has Neptune in Pisces. This is your time. This is your time. If you're somebody that has Neptune in Pisces, especially in the 12th, yo, this is your season, literally. Yeah, Pisces are sensitive. Yeah, my mom's a Pisces. I know. My mom's a Pisces. I know. Yo, content is dope. I appreciate you saying that. I just be up here talking to what these divinely guys be telling me to tell y'all. Talk to them about dreamwalkers. Listen, dreamwalkers aren't a bad thing. I know Amani's a dreamwalker. I know she shows up in a lot of y'all dreams. Dreamwalkers just means that it's that person's innate talent. Some people are out here. Let me go back to this. Know your chart. Know your chart. Know your chart. Some of you guys are extremely powerful and it's sitting right there in your chart. You could be a prophet and it's sitting right there in your chart. Amani been in my dreams a few times. Yep, I would say the same. I'm a Pisces. There's a lot of mixed reviews about Pisces. We just naturally spiritual and intuitive. Yeah, and y'all, some of y'all can be unmotivated. I'm in somebody's dreams, been up all night. Listen, you are skilled. Knowing your chart is vital for your growth. If you don't know your chart, you don't know yourself. Where would those things show up in your chart commonly? It depends. You got to look at everything. You know, some people just look at your sun, your moon, and your rising, and they try to do everything, but you have to look at everything. Your squares, your oppositions, your conjunctions, your trines, everything. Everything. Get yourself a skilled reader. Get yourself a skilled reader, somebody that loves to do that. And you'll know yourself. So let's go back to the thesis of this live this rising. You up early. Now we've been doing this for a while. The past couple of days. And I'm up at like 4 o'clock every day. I go to sleep at like 10 though. But let's go back to the main message, the thesis. Your twin flame is calling. Saturn is in your 12th house. Is it in Scorpio? It's probably in Scorpio. If so, that's a hell of an alignment. I have Scorpio. I have Saturn in Scorpio on my first. I look forward to your content and appreciate your work. Thank you for saying that. Thank you for even being here. Your 12th house moon? Ooh, you be thinking about, you and your subconscious mind are best friends. You think a lot about spiritual. You think a lot about the unseen. You probably talk to yourself a lot. Anyway, you just need exact time of birth and location for best results. What's the difference between prophetic dreams and subconscious messaging? That's a great question. Subconscious messaging is a relay of the instructions you give your subconscious mind. Your subconscious mind is repeating back your affirmations. It's repeating back your soul, what your soul is yearning for. Your subconscious mind is a powerful, all-knowing being, right? Source. And prophetic dreams are messages. Okay, let me say this right. So, Do prophetic dreams and ideas come from the same place? I just got this download. Okay, so when you tune to a radio station, what's happening is that the transmitter, the antenna on your radio, is picking up a signal, electromagnetic signal, and transmitting it into sound. And then you're hearing a song. Now, soul radio. Ideas. Where do ideas come from? Where do prophetic messages come from? So, since your brain is a receiver, it's picking up a radio station where ideas come from. Let's call this Idea 9105, right? So when you tune in to that frequency of that station, the messages free flow to you. Prophets, they have an open link, a direct connection to that radio station, and they pull at will. This is why it is very important to listen when somebody like Amani gives you a message, because it's a prophetic message from somebody who is tapped in to that radio station. I have definitely had random bruises. Oh, you be fighting in your dream. Twin flame, I feel like I let mine go a long time ago. Do you think their possession? He was a Cancer. The energy was amazing. We triggered each other, but I was ill prepared at the time. So that twin flame was like a boomerang effect. You weren't ready and they came back. You know what? Let me tell you this. I see something happen in my dad's life right now, right? My dad, he just started dating his ex-wife, right? They were married a long time ago. It didn't work out. But now they're dating again. They both grew a lot. And when I hear him talk about it, he's going into it with a childlike curiosity. So just because something didn't work out and that person shows up again, you'll know, depending on the situation, if it's your twin flame or if it's a soulmate that's being put back into your life with the same lessons again to see how you would handle them. If you're put in a situation and then you laugh at something that would usually make you cry, growth. If you can laugh at something that in the past will make you cry, growth. You feel me? So yeah, when I talk to my dad about it, my dad is just like, I love my dad. He's this big, goofy, muscular, like kid, right? Super goofy. And he's like a hopeless romantic, right? So he's like, I want to be with somebody forever. He wants love so bad. So to see this happening to him, everybody deserves that. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody deserves to be in a relationship where you are appreciated. Everybody deserves to be in a union where you can grow. Because when you're with somebody and it's a beautiful union, they're going to bring out the best in you. You can always tell if a man has a good woman by his side by the way he grooms himself, by the way he looks, certain things. Same with a woman. You can tell if she's being led by a good man with her reputation, with her. You can just tell in the way that people move when they're in a divine space. Your twin flame is calling. Will you answer? Will you be ready? If you guys appreciate my guy Astro, buy a badge. Thank you for saying that. Thank you for saying that. You glow different. Probably the sweat for my workout. Yes, your twin flame is calling. Pay attention to your dreams. Pay attention to the synchronicities. Okay? Facts. You know love when you see it. Love is something you feel. You can feel it. Like, sometimes, no, I don't want to say that. Sometimes, like if you have a friend and you're like, y'all growing apart, and you see y'all growing apart, and you're like, oh, this has an expiration date. That applies to everything in life. You got a dog that's 14 years old and he's limping and he's going blind. You know what it is. You got to use your discernment. Sometimes we stay in relationships because the fact that we want to be in a relationship. And that's with anything. Friendship, with your mom, with your dad, with your brother, your sister. You have to feel things. You have to feel things out. Because thoughts create feelings. Feelings create your reality. I give a lot of love. I'm an overgiver. Didn't you say you were a Cancer rising, Jenilyn? Or something like that. Cancer rising are like that. They're some of my favorite people. Nothing is permanent but change. Oof. Nothing is permanent but change. I hate losing my dogs, bro. I had to put my dog to sleep last year, y'all. My dog Tyson, he was a Boston Terrier. We had him since he could fit in one hand, and we had to put him down last year. And trust me, I know what it's like to lose your best friend. He was living with my little sister, but I love that dog, so. But you just know, most spiritual people should love and respect our animals. Listen, when something goes down in our reality that's shady, who are the first to tell you? The animals. The animals, especially crows. Especially crows and ravens. Listen to the animals. Damn, thank y'all for the badges. I really appreciate that. That means a lot. Listen to the animals. My dog Tyson, who passed away, was in my dream last night. My dog's name was Tyson too. Wow. My dog is about to transition. I'm so sad. That means you learned the lesson, so the teacher is leaving. I'm sorry to hear that. Dogs are pure love. Unconditionally loving beings. I love animals, man. Some dogs got attitudes, though. He got big personalities. The crows will tell you everything. Crows are incredibly smart animals. If you do a crow wrong, they'll tell their family members about you, and then they'll tell their children about you. Crows are extremely smart. And ravens. Ravens and roes are extremely smart. Extremely. I've been seeing crows lately. Listen, going back to feeling, you ever been walking the wrong way down the street and you hear a crow croak or whatever they do? Not bark, but a crow. What do they do? They crow. Chirp. Yeah. So you ever been walking the wrong way and you hear, right? Yes. And you hear sometimes a crow's chirp or whatever is so piercing. It's so wait a minute. This is a message. Caw, right. Caw. Yeah. So, yes. I've been seeing a lot of hawks. Listen. These animals, they show up as messages. Let's say you just have to pay attention to the signs and synchronicities. One time, when I was living in my RV in Cali, I saw a hawk carrying a snake and they were fighting in the air, and I had to decipher that because I was meant to see that. I saw a hawk carrying a snake fighting in the air. I was like, this is obviously a sign. I have no idea what it means, so let me tap in. Things happen for you, not to you. So when you ask for an upgrade in your life, when you go to the AT&T store and you ask for a new iPhone, you got to turn in your old one, right? So when you ask for an upgrade, you have to turn in your old mindset. You have to turn in the old frame of thinking that got you into your current situation, because your new level that you're manifesting is going to require a new level of thinking. New levels requires new levels of you. Hello. Bees always coming to me. Bees recognize greatness. I truly believe that. And don't be scared when they come around. They recognize greatness. Side note, y'all should rewatch Jupiter Ascending with your third eye. Rewatch Jupiter Ascending with your third eye. They got some gems in that movie. Believe it or not, if you leave out cashews or snacks for crows, they will bring you back stuff in return like an exchange. Yeah, people have turned crows into thieves to go steal things for them. I love the bees. I love the bees too. We wouldn't exist without bees. Bees are sacred animals. That's why their honeycombs are hexagons. Sacred geometry. Yes. So you're going to have to level up. You're going to have to level up. What does that look like? Man, it's going to look like something you probably don't want to hear. You got habits that are keeping you stagnant. You have habits that are keeping you stagnant. So what's keeping you stagnant? Tinder, swiping. You saying like, I'm ready for my twin flame. Swipe, swipe, swipe. You're not ready for your twin flame. You ready for some. You feel me? So you have to make sure that your actions match your words. Because if not, you're playing yourself. What's the movie again? Jupiter Ascending. Yeah, come on, y'all. Tinder. I'm ready for my twin flame. No, you not. Stop it. Silly. Stop it. You just want some booty. You just want some booty. Okay, so Instagram is telling me I have 1 minute 50 seconds left. So let me go back to the question, the thesis of this live. Your twin flame is calling. Will you answer the call? And if you got somebody else on the other line, you got to hang up that call and then pick up the call from your twin flame. What that means is if you got somebody else on the other line, like a repeating lesson from different soulmates, get the lesson and move on so that you're ready for your twin flame. So you can answer the call. Okay, so it's a great day to be alive. It's a Friday. It's a Venus day. Listen to your body today. If it's telling you to rest, sit your ass down, rest. Okay? Be kind to yourself. Be kind to other people. Drop the habits that are keeping you stagnant. Because you deserve better. You just got to act like it. Like Imani say, if you want to do better, what'd you say? If you want to do better, act like it. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, I love y'all. Thank you for being here. As always, thank you for the badges. Thank you for this connection. It truly means a lot from my heart chakra. So, enjoy your Friday. And I'll see y'all soon. I love you.